Welcome back. Now, on Wake Up Nigeria, we are really ecstatic about fashion. We're always trying to find little ways to infuse fashion into what we do. And of course, we've created different opportunities for people that are into fashion on the show. But today, it's different. We have someone who is trying to create a movement, and you'll find out why. We have Toyosi Opanubi Olawale. She is the founder of T-Ways Empire, and it's a couture and bridal brand, but she's doing something special called TEFA, and she's here to talk to us about that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so good to be here. It's really good to be here.
Thank you so much for what you're doing. Cause I already have a little insight into that, but you need to talk to us about what TEFA is all about.
Okay, so TEFA is really the academic side of T-Ways Empire, which is the clothing line, fashion brand.
Okay.
And TEFA started, you would be surprised, T-Ways has been there since 2019 or so, but TEFA started 2022. That's so in 3 years, we have graduated over 150 amazing young girls into the society who are now business owners or work in employment. And that gave birth to something, a movement, like you said, which is called Project Futures in Fashion. And Project Futures in Fashion is literally one of the most innovative and unique way of training young potential fashion designers in the society.
Okay, can I pause you right there?
Yes.
So when you say you're training young women to, well, I'm guessing in sewing, in sketching, in drawing, is it every aspect of fashion, or is it just, so we have a lot of tailors that come out after they do freedom, so to speak. What's the difference between what you're doing and what people have been doing for quite a few decades?
I absolutely love that you asked that question, because that's literally why, we're here. Now, Project Futures in Fashion came, or TEFA came as a result of the gap in the industry of what you just said. We have a lot of people who finish fashion school, do freedom, but they are stuck. They don't know where to start, how to start, what to do. All they know how to do is sew. And so they are stuck, they are looking, sometimes because of the frustration and lack of money, they literally go back to maybe working a 9 to 5 or doing something else that is not entirely of what they are supposed to be doing. But in TEFA, we are raising a 360-degree rounded student, such that when you graduate from our academy, we have our own Einstein equation, which is 1 is equals to 10 MC, meaning 1 student is equals to 10 major career opportunities. And so in TEFA, when you come to TEFA, we have 7 or 6 curriculums in tailoring, which is the pattern drafting and sewing. Then we have the manual and digital illustration. Then we have business studies.
Interesting.
And so you go, you learn how to do business. That's not all. Then we have the legal class, legal studies. That way you learn, what kind of business should I register? What kind of tax do I pay? What are the laws regulating me as a young person doing business? What are the agents or tax officials or agents that come to me? You're not clueless. Am I registering a business name? Am I and as a lawyer, I brought that.
I could hear that the lawyer side of you come out. But then that's
number 4.
That's 4. There's still 2 more.
Now we learn arts and creativity. I'm not just learning how to sew. How is my creative mind open to know what kind of things? So we learn beading, we learn embellishment, we learn arts, we learn fabric painting, we learn how to deconstruct clothes. When you're done with that, then you learn manual and digital illustration. Do you know that there are many people, many young designers, I'm sure those listening to me, they say, I know how to sew. Oh, lovely. Okay, can you sketch me a piece? Can you design something for me?
Draw it for me.
Now they are looking, now they are searching online to just, and you're like, no, I have something in my mind. Can you just draw it for me? And so by the time you are done in TEFA, then we have psychosocial evaluation.
So this is, as you said, 360.
360.
It's almost bordering on a master class, this kind of level of things.
It's
more than.
Yes,
more than
it's
that.
more like a university.
University.
Because from this department, you move to the next department to learn. You move to the next department to learn.
So it also kind of sounds a little pricey. It sounds expensive for someone to join an academy like this, because you know, what's stopping someone from just pushing their child into a local tailoring store and getting them to just learn to sew the normal Iran buba and like, okay, I've helped them. You know, so if someone wants to sponsor someone or wants to encourage someone to be part of this, what do they need to know?
So the beautiful thing is, within the next 18 months, we've actually been, because of how innovative our movement is, we've been partnered with a foundation that said, you know what, this is so unique, and we're going to be partnering with you to sponsor and give scholarships to some.
Wow.
It's that amazing, you know? Scholarships, that's learning, accommodation, feeding.
Whoa.
That's how.
For how long? What's
for
the
next 18 months.
Wait. Accommodation for 18 months, feeding for 18 months, and the actual tutoring. And
the learning. So we have it in batches. Now the first batch, which is for a period of 6 months, so it's for people who are clueless. They have they know they want to be fashion designers, pattern drafters, they want to be tutors in futures. You know, the beautiful thing with our school is, when you graduate from TEFA, you don't just, the only career available to you is not to become a fashion designer.
Interesting.
You can become a tutor. You can become, I didn't add, one of the topics is also videography.
Interesting.
You learn photography,
how to take pictures and create content around what you've created.
And so you can be a content creator, you can be a fashion designer, you can be an illustrator. Right now, designers, people who sketch, they are being paid, they are being sought after. So there's so many careers. And that's why I said 1 student equals to 10 career opportunities.
Okay, so I'm going to take you back to where you said this thing is scholarship.
Yes.
It means that there are probably a limited number of slots.
Yes,
right?
there is.
Okay, so how large is the space you have and how many slots can it take?
So for now, our slots is, for each batch, it is 22 students. Okay. However, the first batch starts September 1st, so the batch, the whole slot has been taken. But there is an opportunity. Okay. If you know someone who has been struggling financially, who wants to be a fashion designer or more, but they don't have the finances to, but they have the dream. See, in TEFA, you don't need to pay anything. All you need to pay is your attention.
All you have to do is pay attention.
Pay your attention, nothing else. Okay, and this is a slot for them. So there's the next 2 more batch, which is 44 students who are left, who are, this opportunity is for them.
Are you sure I cannot enter this?
No, it's for youth.
It's your youth. Wow.
Well, you're a youth too, so you can.
I don't actually qualify as a youth anymore, apparently. Apart from, you know, hey, let's just... we're talking about a project that is going to change some people's lives. But there's also a lot of responsibility and pressure around that.
Yes.
Because, you know, hey, we have a generation that sometimes don't really value, sad to say, free things.
Yes, thank you.
So how have you been able to ensure that the value added to them, they understand it?
Thank you. I like that you said that too. And that's where I come in. Okay. I can be quite military.
Hey, so you're the matron.
Yeah. And something like that. And for me, I know what it is to be taking a chance on. I also know what it is to not be taking a chance on. And I always say this because, you know, when I was first starting, being in a university, young, having dreams, I remember I had like a collection of designs and I took it to a fashion designer then, very popular man. And before I could even enter his office, the secretary looked at my portfolio, did like this and said, we don't need people like you here. Wow. Now imagine a small young person who had nothing, who was just all she had was her dream. Imagine how that shattered. But I remember going back.
He said, we don't need people like you here.
He said, he's too busy. And I said, I passed out. Wow. I cried all the way in the bus or where to the school.
But look at you now.
Exactly.
That drove you.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly. So this opportunity is not for lazy people. It's not for people who think this is a freebie. We're raising soldiers in TEFA. And that's what Project FIF is. Okay. We are not raising, once we see, sense or smell that you're in this for just the ride, you're not in it for, because this is a I'm sure there are some people listening right now and saying, this is the opportunity I've been praying for. Because I said that because I also know what it is to be taking a chance on me. And the people that took a chance on me, till tomorrow, they call me to say, I'm proud of you. And those are the kind of people who are looking for.
So this conversation can't wrap up here. You know, it has to go on to social media. Please use our hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC and tell us what you think about this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for coming to talk to us about it.
And
good luck with batch A, B, and C.
Yes.
I'll see if I can slot 1 or 2 people in there.
Definitely.
Myself.
We have one for on behalf of your...
All right.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing. Okay then, guys, we have so much more still coming your way. It's Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.